Hey, I'm Matt. I want to do a bit of a video blog about putting this S13 back together. I crashed it about 5 years back at Baskerville. Haven't had it going since. It's been on the rotisserie for about that period of time. It had an RB20 in it, and I want to put this 2J in it. I haven't done any videos on YouTube before, so I've got to try and get used to talking to the camera, hopefully get some other camera gear sorted out and make an okay video. See how we go. That's the said S13 on the rotisserie. Just done a bit of body work and painted the interior a bit. When I crashed it, I had to replace the radiator support panel. I didn't really do that, I just whacked some RHS in there, but I'll probably crash it again, so that'll do. While I was at it, I put another set of tubs from another shell in it and got a bit of extra space for some lock. Hopefully that goes okay. Oh, and I did the usual stitch weld most of it. It's a 2J, it's a NA VVTI one, but I've got all the pistons and rods and various pieces to hopefully make that get a bit of smoke happening. Yeah, we've got power hacksaw, some bike frames, TIG welder, compressor, lathe, the usual crap I suppose. Big pile of GKtech parts. Probably do an unboxing of that if I can make the time-lapse work on the camera. CNC mill, bits and pieces, TV, computer, the nerdy section in the corner, some bolts, and some lockers that I found. Not too bad a shed, hopefully it gets it done. Okay, now we've got a tripod. This was 40 bucks at Big W, as expected. It's a tacky heap of shit, but it holds the camera, I suppose. Anyway, now to try and do an unboxing or something. First off, we have GKtech Silvia. I've had this for ages actually. It's a pretty cool little kit. It's hollow with some splined ends and these cool bits that go onto the end that have holes drilled in here to make it adjustable stiffness. And the idea is, instead of having a big fat stock sway bar, have these for all the steering lock. Pretty cool, I suppose. I have no idea what this one is. I ordered about 3.5 grand worth of gear before I went away. Now I've come back to boxes upon boxes of parts. So it's a bit like Christmas. We have some car ramps. Now I got these because I had some out of wood. And the problem was that they kept moving forwards on me. So these ones are advertised as not moving forwards when you drive on them, so it seemed like a good investment to me. Next up, I think this is, yeah, it's the quarter glass. Hopefully it's not broken, because me being a dickhead, dropped the hammer inside the shell, knocking our sour dead there, and broke it. So that solves that problem if it fits on the camera. Excellent. Probably going to suck to stick it in there, but it's better than a broken one anyway. Next up, again I've had these for a while, not kind of the recent one, are the GKtech S13 V2 knuckles. Now they have a V3 out now. I think the V3 is for heaps of extra lock, and I was recommended to get the V2 from memory because it was a little bit easier to drive on the street. And that's what this car will probably be doing rather than purely drift, because drifting here isn't really what it used to be, or what it could be I suppose. So it'd be good to have options. I also put a set of these in my Sigma, but that's another story. Yeah, they work quite well. The worst part about these is getting the socket down in there for the ball joint and the lower control arm. That does suck quite a bit, but they definitely work alright. I like the feel of them in the Sigma. Next, I have no idea what this is again. We have a plethora of parts in here. I think I'll do a little bit of transfer from there to there. A rear line locker. I don't have any hard line to work on the shell, so I thought the best way to fix that would be to get this line locker kit. It replaces the hard lines with soft lines, and a T-piece to turn the back brakes off for all the hectic foot-ons, which is what you need in a place like Tasmania. We thrive on hectic foot-ons. Then I have braided both of them are braided S13 brake line kit. They replace, I don't know, this one's part of the S13 braided line kit. This other one is the engine bay brake line delete kit. The reason I got this again was not because I wanted to have all of the sexy smooth engine bay, but because I didn't have any lines left, but I pulled them out and I think I cut them up to use on the Sigma or something. Yeah, next are the parts, I believe, again, more braided brake lines for the hydraulic handbrake setup I've got. Then we have 4-way brake union. I don't even know if I need that, but I thought it could be handy. Then we have some offset steering rack bushes, because I don't know, I don't even think I've got the rubber ones anymore, and it doesn't really make sense to put. Doesn't doesn't really make sense to put scrappy ones back in. So we go in the alloy so they're nice and stiff and don't move around. I'm not even sure what they're doing. Yes, it must be. I'm not sure. That, however, is a rack spacer. It gives the rack more travel side to side for all the lock, which I need because I've got, you need the whole, well, yeah, the whole GKtech front end kit, which is for more lock, among other aspects. Then we've got the handbrake adapter for R33 rear brakes in an S13 chassis. 40 bucks. I think it might have been 30 bucks. I really couldn't be bothered cutting out the piece of plate for that much money, so I just bought it. I think, yeah, these are the outer tie rod ends. I might as well get these awesome spherical ones. Fairly expensive, but I've had cheap eBay ones before and they don't last very long. So I thought it would be a good idea. I don't really want that part to fail, seeing as it keeps the wheels pointing when you're trying to steer. They must be adapters for. Oh no, it's just an adapter to make it work. Yep. That makes sense, and that goes onto the inner tie rod. Makes it all come together. Of course I'm running drop knuckles, I don't think I need the roll centre adjustment, but that can come to be explained when it gets put together. Yes, that's the bracket for the hydraulic handbrake kit. Yeah, lever goes in there, master cylinder goes in there. Pretty good. Some polyurethane subframe converters, so I can put the R33 subframe in the back of this shell. I'm going to have a really good time burning out the old rubbers because everybody seems to complain about that job. Anyway, we'll make a video about that no doubt. These are the reinforcing plates for the subframe I was just talking about. Yes, the R33 subframe supposedly cracks when it's getting doried too much, so these bits are well on there to reinforce it. Again, for the price that they cost, you wouldn't even bother attempting to make it yourself. GKtech is really good with their prices. I think these are the solid mounts for the diff housing. This I'm using the R33 or S14 diff obviously. It's got rubber mounts in there. Replacing everything else, so why would I leave that out of the jigger? master cylinder for the hydro. Yep. Nice. Should work pretty well. I need to find some R33 calipers, some extra ones that seems to be freaking impossible. And we've got, I reckon this one's the handbrake handle. Yes, sir. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So, I could have got the pink one, but the black will do me just fine. Yep. Skid, skid. Excellent. I'm going to say that they are inner tie rods, both of them. Yes, nothing exciting there. But they weren't very expensive, so I thought I might as well get all the bits from GKtech and be done with it. Right, it keeps going. Now, audio probably sucks on this video. I'm talking to the boxes and on my feet, and I don't think these cameras are renowned for their audio quality as it is. So we'll just have to see how we go. Right. Hiker's delete bar. Quite difficult to get R33 non-hiker subframe, it seems, so just stick that on there and it gives you the same brackets that are on the non-hiker one anyway. Might weld it on there, although it looks pretty solid without being welded, so it'll probably be okay. Some of the rear arms, I guess this whole box is just going to be the rear arm package. I got the whole set. I don't know which one's which. Maybe caster or toe or camber arm. There's quite a few in the back of an S chassis. Again, it has those awesome sphericals. I reckon you can safely say that's what all these boxes are. Oh, there's only three anyway. Camber arm. Same story. Go back into the box without rage quitting. The rage quit is coming. No doubt just more arms, but why not look? Yes, more arms. Yep. keeps going on and on and on. What could we have in here? A great big sticker. I reckon this is a set of rear knuckles. Yes. Oh wow. That is a very interesting piece of engineering. Wow. So these have less camber change on travel, as well as 50mm drop, I think, and stop the back tyres from wearing unevenly, and also reduce bump steer. I think mostly it just looks freaking cool. Wow. Again, they're not that expensive, so this is fairly impressive. Now this must be the rear lower control arms. That's also an impressive piece of kit. Adjustable rear lower control arm, and doesn't even weigh anything. Wow. It's really nice. Last and definitely least, actually, shitty coilovers that I wouldn't dream of putting in a car for actual real use. I think they were $200 for the pair. But I have some really good coilovers in my other car, the Sigma, because I did a S13. So the camera went flat. Yeah, this bit. These are just some nasty coilovers I got from eBay. So we'll put into my Sigma because the coilovers that I want to use are in the Sigma, so I need something to roll around on. They don't look too badly built, but max speeding rods probably die. Who knows? I don't reckon I'll find out. Anyway. That's the end of the video where you have to say please like and subscribe. I think that's how it goes. If it's not, then leave shitty comments in the comment section.